Hey, party people. Let's try that again. Hello, I'm Ken Ken. Well, I hear the train a-coming, it's rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. You know I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. That time keeps dragging on. But that train it keeps on rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. And when I hear that lonesome whistle, I just hang my head and cry. I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free. But those people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move them on a little farther down the line. Oh, far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I let that lonesome whistle just haul my blues away. That's right. For sure, ma'ams and sirs. Hi, everybody. Been a long time since I rock and roll. Carry me back, carry me back, carry me back, baby, where I come from. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Been a long time, been a long time, been a long, lonely, 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 lonely time. Yes, it has. Well, let me say hi to everybody. I know I'm missing some people, but I saw JJ earlier. Hi, JJ. Wink. Good to see you again. I dig sheet. Puff, puff, pass, buddy. Good to see you. Richard Metcalf. How do you afford your rock and roll lifestyle? Good to see Richard Metcalf. Jack from Marion, North Carolina. It's good to see you as well, brother. There he is. John Jacobs. About time. Yep. Sometime. He's a traveling man. He's made a lot of stops all over the world. Hi, Richard C. Welcome back. And I got your email. I read it right before I came on. So absolutely. And I'm glad that you had a good time. I'll show actually a couple of the pictures that you sent. Justin, great to see you. Yeah, I can't wait to see you there. Actually, I did put the lots down below. So there are some listed lots. I think there's 12. And maybe we'll do a few more. Maybe not. I don't know. We're back on the tracks. That's all that matters. Most important thing. Hi, Kevin Hawthorne. Great to see you, buddy. Johnny's an American. I'm afraid of Americans. Johnny, Johnny, Johnny. Good to see you, Johnny. Ben Stacken, good to see you as well. Thanks for coming. Mark Scarlatta. Hi, Mark. About half a year away from seeing you again in Florida. Good to see you, Mark. I hope that you're doing well. Hi to Maria as well. Hi, GMAT, my silly friend. It's good to see you. How are you? Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Jeff Davis, I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. I'm going to have more cowbell. Hi, Jeff and Lola, if you're watching. Hello, Dennis Featheringham. Good to see you, old time friend. Thanks for coming back. Hey, Deadheads Coin. Semper Fi, Lester. Thanks for coming in. Yep. Good evening, tribe. It's good to see you again. All right. Let's keep it going. Hi, Mary B. Mary, Mary, why you bugging? Okay. Hi, Mary. Hi, Wendy. Great to see you, old friend. Thanks for coming in. All right. Keep it moving. Oh, there's Stashy. She wants to say hi. EMO. I'm dancing with my Yorkie Holly. Hello, Can. Come here. Well, here's Pistachio. She wants to say hi to everybody. She'll do some of the intros with me. It's great to see EMO and Dina and Yorkie Holly. Yorkie Holly. Richard Metcalf, thanks for being a member for 43 months. Holy cow, dude. Time flies. Thanks for being a member of the balcony for so long. It is awesome to have your support and more so your rock and roll friendship. Joey Fresh. Oh, Joey, I'm not angry anymore. I know it has been a while, Joey. I don't think I went on. I don't think I live streamed the whole month of July, but we're not here to talk about the past. Looking backwards only messes with your neck. J Money, good to see you, J Money. I hope that you are doing well. Good to see you, bud. Wayne Black Frog, David Bowie, UB40. Oh yeah, no, I was singing the Johnny song. Johnny's an American. Yeah, David Bowie and also Nine Inch Nails cover that song, or they played together. I think they played it together actually when Bowie was still alive. I'm not sure. Raymno, you got the right one, baby. Do you want to get down? Okay. Pistachio says hi to everybody. Hi, Carissa. Good to see you, C. Mama C. Good to see. Hey, I want to point out Raymno's birthday was yesterday. Raymno and James Butler, they both had their birthday yesterday. So I want to wish happy birthday to Raymno and to James Butler, Butler Strong, all day long. Hey, Skirmish, as Joey D calls you. Hi, SF Kim Rush. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. All right. I don't know if I've missed anybody yet, but I'm going to try to jump to the bottom of the chat. Okay. If I missed anybody in the chat that said anything or said hi to me, please forgive me. Hi, everybody. I'm back. And just it's been kind of quiet lately. You know, I'm not going to dodge anything. I'm not going to blow smoke up anybody's anything, but I've been a bit withdrawn and just not feeling really social. Been really quiet and just mindful of a lot of stuff, and that's just, I guess, how the month of July went. And hi, Lyle Okamoto, great to see you. Thanks for being here. But we're back on the tracks. Like I said, the train is going down the tracks. I do have an early bird bestowal to bestow upon somebody, but I'll wait till the happy birthday greetings and good tidings are finished. Hi, Leanne. I love you too, sis. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. And I love you. It's always nice to hear that. Everyone does need personal time. I know. And, you know, it's easier to do when you're not, since 2020, I've started doing this live streaming stuff, and it's easier to kind of just, before then, it was easier when I had moods or when I was going through stuff to just lay low and withdraw and, whatever, and be quiet. And now that I come on every week, or I'm, it's just not as easy. And I thank you for understanding. That's all I can really say is I thank you for understanding and sticking with me and just knowing that that's how I am and it's nothing personal to any of you. That being said, Liberty, Liberty, Liberty. Hi, Steve Liberty. And I do appreciate some of you checking in and just kind of, seeing how I'm doing. And like I say, when I'm in those moods, I don't really want to talk to anybody. I'm not joking. I'm not trying to be rude to anybody, my family included. I really just get away sometimes and just not do anything just to get my head straight again. But I'm ready to have some fun. And, and the longer I stay away, the harder it is to come back. It's like anything. The longer you don't do something and then you try to come back and do it, there's this personal resistance, I guess, or this thing that kind of happens. But I love it too, GMAP. I want it to be around more often. That's all. And when I don't feel that way, I don't come on. So let's do the early bird. I will not show you. I'll just give you a little tease of what one or two of the things are. Howdy Orange Soda. The vintage cork-backed bottle cap will be Howdy Orange Soda. And the vintage, this is kind of cool, the vintage matchbook is Sky Chefs. I don't know what airline this is. I think it's just for all airlines. On leading airlines and airports from coast to coast. We go from coast to coast to coast to coast to coast. Thanks, Carissa. I understand. And it's just one of those things. And I'm just human like anybody else. And one guess only, no retractions. Thank you for putting that in the chat, JJ. And closest without going over will be our winner. You'll have until I finish playing a little something, and the closest without going over will be our winner. If there is a tie, we will do a tiebreaker, so don't retract. If you retract, you're disqualified. All right. Wait until I put the range in the chat, and then you can start guessing. And again, one guess only per person. All right. Hey, good to see you, I Dig Sheep. Pop, pop, pass. All right. Make sure I got the... Did I write it down right? Yeah. Hey, Mike Schleiz, good evening to you. All right, here we go. The number is not 11. That's right. All right, everybody, the number is range is in the chat, and it is 300 to 400. Rain down, come on, rain down on me from a great height, from a great height. Rain down, come on, rain down on me from a great height, from a great height. That's it, sir, you're leaving. The crackle of pigskin, the dust and the screaming, the yuppies networking, the panic, the vomit, the panic, the vomit. God loves his children, God loves his children, yeah. All right, that's it, y'all. Get your guesses in. Hey, Ron Pierce, good to see you. What's up, OC Stacker? Get your guesses in because we are calling this one S to the T to the O P. Stop. All right, the magic number without going over, closest without going over, is 315. 315. One more than pi. All right, let's see who's closest. 315. Dennis is at 301. He went low enough. Johnny's at 311. All right, keep it going. So far, 311. Hi, Jenna Nesbitt. Justin, great to see you. Ooh, JJ's at 311 too. We might have a tie. Dan Wade. Hi, Dan and Kristen. All right, do we have a tie with Johnny and JJ at 311? I think we have a tie. Hey, Bill 457. Good to see you, bud. Hi, Ida. Good to see you as well. How are you? Thanks for coming in. All right. JJ says, give it to Johnny. It is JJ and Johnny, but I see you, JJ. Give it to Johnny. All right, Johnny. Congratulations. This is coming to you. And JJ has been so kind to just say, give it to Johnny. Johnny Rainbolt. Thanks, JJ. All right, the early bird goes to Johnny Rainbolt. Thanks, JJ. This one, as you know, you have one, Johnny, but let's show you what you've won, though. And then we'll get this show on the road. All right, so I showed you the Sky Chefs match book. It's got some airports, I think, listed there. You also have the Howdy Partner, Howdy Orange Soda, 7 fluid ounces. All right. A war nickel, silver war nickel. I don't know what year. It's got to be 42 to 45. You also get, hey, from Mary B, a 2006 S-Proof North Dakota quarter. Thanks, Mary B. Nice and proofy. From yours truly. Chuck. Oh, man, I just. All right, hold on a second. I got to remove this now. All right. Hold on a second. Stop camera. All right. Silver quarter, 1964p. And then I have found a couple 2025 Denver pennies, cents that is. So 2025 Denver cent. Now I have to fix this. I got to fix this. Present extra camera. Is it there? All right. Share. I'm breaking stuff already. All right. So congratulations, Johnny Rainbow, coming to you. Thanks again, JJ, for being awesome and for just saying, hey, you know, send it to Johnny. So Johnny, that's coming to you, my friend. We will have an EOS. Mary, I know I didn't have stuff before listed down, but I do have stuff listed. If you're able to cut and paste or copy and paste, please do. If not, don't worry about it. But there are 12, I think I have 12 lots listed. I may add some more, and then basically I'm just going to kick it and hang out with everybody for a bit and get caught up. But we do have 12 lots and probably half coins and half collectibles. Thanks, Mary. She did do it. Okay, so lot 1, everything's a $1 bid, $1 starting bid except for lot 10, or lot 12, I should say, the very last lot. So everything's a $1 starting bid. These are low mintage Panama. You got Mr. Balboa right here, and this is the 10 centimes or 10 centavos, I believe. You got the 5 centavos, and Justin's in at $1. And then here's the reverse. Let me show you under the scope what they look like now that I have the scope fixed. We're at 1 looking for 2. All right, here we go. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Joey Fresh is in at 2. I swear I'll show these coins under the scope at one of these hours. All right, now you got to move over. I haven't used StreamYards in over a month. All right, so there's the Balboa, the 10 centavos. We're at 5 now. Joey Fresh is in at 2. Carissa is in at 5. So 1968, these are proof. This one does have, or neither one of them are silver, I should tell you. Neither one of them are silver. But really nice looking luster and toning on that one. This one has a little bit of toning. GMAP comes in at 10. So this is the 5 centissimos. There you have it, centissimos. 5 centissimos. 1968 Balboa. We're at 10 looking for 11. We'll say going once at 10 to GMAP. Republic of Panama. This is the 5 centissimos. centísimos. Man, I'll get that one of these days. 5 centísimos. And then here is the 10 with the most interesting man in the world, Mr. Balboa. Going once at 10 to GMAP. Oh, I didn't even do the intro. $5 shipping. You got to be 18 or older. All the directions and rules are listed down below in the description, so I'll just put it that way. Thank you, Carissa. Going twice. Carissa's out. $10 to GMAP. Looking for 11. And there's no sniping. We'll count it down quickly after last chance to dance. And if somebody gets in, we will count it down quicker again. All in, last chance to dance at 10. And JJ's counting it down with the 5, the 4, down to 1. If you get your bid in during this time, we will restart the countdown, but the countdown will restart quickly. So $10 to GMAP, last chance to dance. We are S to the O to the L D. Sold $10 to GMAP. Thank you, Carissa and Joey and everyone, for your bids. I think I'll do it. JJ, I guess. Oh, thanks, JJ. I wasn't sure if you were going to put in the sold. Go ahead and you can put in the sold, JJ, for me if you don't mind. It'll just be easier and have one person do it. Thank you, JJ, again for your help, my friend, and Mary. All right. Also, lot 2 coming up. This one is in the books to GMAP at 10. Congrats, GMAP. George Matthews. Hi, rock and roll friend. Good to see you, George. How are you and Jean doing? I've been sending you good vibes as always. Hey, Tony Z. The godmother's in the house. Hi, Tony. Much love. Okay, lot 2 coming up. This is a $1 starting bid again. Please put at the end of stream giveaway. Oh, GMAP, you got it. Those will go into the EOS compliments of GMAP. Thank you, GMAP. That is really sweet. Okay, here we go. This is a lot of 20 medallions / pendants. None of them are silver, I don't believe. But here we go. $1 starting bid for all 20 of these. I'll just start to kind of show you what they look like under here. So pray for us, Italy. This is a St. Michael. Justin's in at 1. So you got a St. Michael, Italy. This one is just a, I don't know. That's just like a lemon or something. I don't know. Looking for 2. This one is, I think that's Jesus. Diamond Lou, Diamond Lou. Hi, Diamond Lou. Good to see you, bud. Scottsdale, China. This is A with an arrow. Not sure what that one is. This is like a teardrop. Sister Star. Carissa's in at 3. All right, so this one says sister. It's kind of a little teardrop. This one, I'm not sure what that symbol is, but it says Ariat. Ariat. All right, Carissa comes in at 6. This one is another religious Christian one. This one is another Christian religious one. That used to be a pin. We're at 6. I'm glad to hear that, George. 6 to Carissa. This one, I'm not sure what that one is. Oh, here's another. Sentia Mivanmar. I'm not sure what that says. Hey, Dandy Dave. Yeah, this could be a good guitar pick. I think you could use that for a guitar pick. I know some of the real rock and rollers use a quarter. A silver, or either a silver coin, I should say. Maybe not a quarter, but this is a cool looking one. All right. CLMK comes back at 10. We had Justin at 7. How are you, Dandy Dave? Always good to see you. All right. This was a little angel. This one's an angel with some mint mark, or maker's mark right there, V and K. All right, we're at 10. A sixpence, that's right. I knew it was a British guitarist, too. I don't know if it's... Is it Clapton? Who is it? Who is it who plays with the... It's not Keith Richards, I don't think. Oh, Brian May. That's it. Brian May from Queen. It's Brian May from Queen. All right. Anyways, we're at $10 a CLMK. I have about 5 left, and we'll start counting it down, JJ. Elizabeth II. That's an interesting picture depiction of her. This one's kind of cool. It's got a little purple in the background. All right. 4 more. Going once. Thank you, JJ, at 10 to CLMK. This one, amour. Hey, this says love in French. Amour. That's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling. We got 11 now to Justin, 12 to CLMK. All right, these are all of them. Pray for us, Saint Dymphana. I don't know who that saint is. But here we have all of them. Amour, Queen Elizabeth, all sorts of stuff. All right, going once at 12 to CLMK. Looking for 13. Lot of 20 medals / pendants. Most of them are pendants. Going once at 12. I'll show you the album while we're going once at 12 to CLMK. So this is pre-T-Rex. This is a beginning Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's Mark Bolan. This is a nice album. So this is the precursor to T-Rex. Vintage Tyrannosaurus Rex. Really cool album cover. I love the art on it. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got last chance to dance. Looking for 13. We are at 12, and JJ is counting them down. Let me put the medals back. Back, way back. All right, 12 looking for 13, and we are S to the O to the L. D at 12 to CLMK. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone else, for your bids as well. And that's lot 2. 13 to CLMK. Hey, NH Greg, good to see you. CLMK 12. Okay, before I forget, add to EOS. So I want to thank, again, GMAP, because she won lot 1 at $10, and she said, add that to the EOS. So I'm putting it right in the EOS bin right now. All right. Congratulations again, CLMK. Let me put these back in the bag for you, and we'll move on to lot 3. Okay, lot 2's in the books. CLMK, lot 3 coming up. This one is a nice, it's a 50%er. I would say safely it's a 50% off-center and dateless off-center strike, and it is a zinc. And we're looking for a $1 starting bid. Hi, Gatita Oso. Good to see you. 2 to Joey Fresh. And then CLMK comes in at 3. So I did weigh it, and it is a zinc, not a copper. But it's a nice 50%er, I would say. 4 to Justin, 5 to Joey Fresh, 7 to Mark Scarlatta, 10 to CLMK. 10 looking for the Spinal Tap 11. Anyone see Spinal Tap 2 yet? I need to watch it. I think it's out. Is it out yet? I think it is. Carissa at 10 looking for 11. How the heck did that get out of the mint? I've seen ones that are even like more oblong shaped or with a little nub on the end, Richard. And the way that they get out of the mint is that they're just thrown into bags. And I think that the ones that you can find really oblong shaped coins if you get the mint sewn canvas bags. 12 to Mark Scarlatta, 15 to Carissa. But I'm pretty sure that because they don't fit in rolls. Some of these ones that are really oblong shaped, they don't fit in a roll. So you'd have to get them from the mint bags. Mark Scarlatta's out. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate your bids, buddy. How's the poker dealing? Hey, what's up, Namaste? You are correct on that, Can. Yep, thank you, Namaste, for confirming. But yeah, that's really the only way that they can make it out of the mint. And there's so many. When you think of millions upon hundreds of millions that are, they're not going to be able to tell the difference. And they go into these big, huge bins anyways, and then they make them out in the canvas bags. Choking Ghost, yada, yada, yada. Choking Ghost, it's okay, you're late. What's up, Choking Ghost? Good to see you, bud. And they're obviously, well, not obviously, but they are more valuable if they do have a date on them. If you can make out the date, the non-dates are usually don't command as much money. But 15 to CLMK, going once. All in, last chance to dance, going twice, I should say. Now we're last chance to dance. Looking for 16. We got 15 to CLMK. And JJ's on the countdown. Namaste. How are you doing, bud? Always good to see you as well. Hi, Stashy. Here, I'll move this for you. Sorry about that. All right. S to the O to the LD. Congratulations. And thank you again, bidders. This one goes to CLMK at 15. I was choking when you said that, and I got confused for a second. Sold to CLMK at 15. Congrats, Mama C. Just finished playing on my roof. Playing on your roof. I used to play on my roof in my parents' house when I was growing up, because I could go out right on my roof on the from my bedroom. So I'd always go out and chill on the roof. 15. Thank you, CLMK. All right, lot number 4 is coming up. Gotta love the trimes. So this is a silver, 75% silver trime. It's probably been cleaned, and it does have a little bit of damage to it. So starting it at $1. Fiddler on the Roof. The Fiddler on the Roof. Bam, 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 bam. All right, so I want to show you quickly. It does look like it has probably been cleaned, and it has some scratches into like the coin on the rim. So 4 to Johnny, 5 to Justin. I'll show you what I'm talking about. These are still really hard to come by, though. Don't get me wrong, but it does have, you can see there's a couple little scratches down there and right here on the rim. But it's still in nice shape. It's a type 1. Oh, I forgot to write this. This is a type 1, so it doesn't have any rings around the star. There are some that have 2 rings around the star, and there are some that have 3 rings around the star. This has none. This is the type 1. But just to kind of show you, Mary's at 10, 11 to Richard C, 12 to Justin, 13 to Joey Fresh. You can see that it's got scratches across the top of it, and then also down on the rim, it does have some, and up on the rim up there. So just to be transparent with y'all, but again, like I said, these are hard to find. A lot of them are bent and have been buried and stuff, hit by a shovel or whatever. This very well may have had a similar life to it, but they're still hard to find. 15 to Justin, looking for 16. Joey Fresh is in at 16. But again, 75% silver, and just a really cool design, in my opinion. But again, you can see, just want to be clear and transparent that it does have some nicks to it. And I'm not talking coins. 16 to Joey Fresh, 17, Carissa, 20 to Justin, 21 to Joey Fresh now. So it's imperfect, but still a nice one to have in your collection. 22 to Justin, 25 to Carissa. All right, I'll just leave it alone for now. We're at 25, looking for 26. Dewey Day. Hi, Dewey. How's the pupper? Good to see you, Dewey. Dewey Day comes in at 26. I still have not gone past that street sign, Dewey. I haven't forgotten about you, but I will. When I pass that street sign again, I'm going to send it to you. Hope the Chihuahua is doing well, buddy. 28 now to Carissa, 29 to Justin. Show you the reverse again. I just think that's a really cool design on the reverse too, with the little kind of crescent moon with the Roman numeral 3s. Barking as usual. Right on, Dewey. I'm so thankful that mine is not a yappy little one. I don't know why she's not, but thankfully she's not. Drinking Dos Equis tonight. Well, cheers, Choking Ghost. I'm drinking coffee. 30 to CLMK, 32 now to Dewey Day. Carisa's out. Thank you, Carissa. We got Dewey Day holding strong at 32. We'll test the waters. We'll say going once to Dewey at 32. So again, if you're just getting here and looking at the coin, it has possibly it has a look like it's probably been clean at some point in his life, but it also just has these, scratches and a few, I would say, kind of just, I don't know if it's like a crimp. It's like somebody crimped it or something. That's what it looks like. I don't know why somebody would do that, but it looks like it's kind of been crimped or something. Anyways, going twice at 32 to Dewey Day. All in last chance to dance at 32 for the 1853 3 cent silver trime. Clean, but still has some good detail. Yeah, it's like I said, I don't know if you were here yet, Choking Ghost, but a lot of times these got so lost because they're so small and they would get buried, and then a lot of them have come out of the ground and they're bent and they're just in a really bad way. All right, last chance to dance. We're counting it down, and we are S to the O to the L D. 32 to Dewey Day. Congratulations, Dewey. Thank you, Carissa, and everyone else for your bids on that one. Lot 4, 32 to Dewey Day. Congrats, Dewey. Lot 4 is in the books, $32 to Dewey Day. All right, let's go to hide this. Lot 5 coming up. My favorite design of the quarter. 1928 Philadelphia standing Liberty quarter. Still has some nice. This one I do not think has been cleaned. I think this is a raw coin that has not had any damage or cleaning to it. Thank you, Dewey. You're welcome, bud. All right, so here we go. Let's check out the $1 starting bid. Johnny's in at 1. Thank you, Johnny. 1928 Philadelphia standing Liberty quarter. 90% silver. And again, a low run with these, 1916 until 1930. Nice looking SLQ. $5 to Carissa, $7 to Richard C. All right, so there's the obverse. Down by that first star there would be the mint mark if there was a mint mark, but this one is a Philly, so no mint mark. 12 now to Richard C. We're at 12, looking for 13. This is probably right in the middle. I'm not a grader, but as you know, but it's probably a little right of center of the middle of the grades. 14 to Mark Scarlatta, just ahead of CLMK. We got Mark with 14 first, looking for 15. Not bad condition. Carissa says, okay, 15. She's in at 15. Thanks, Johnny. I think it is a fairly nice coin, too. But when you see an uncirculated of these, when you see a mint state SLQ, they're just incredible. I think of that Type 1 that I sold years ago. That thing was just smoking. The detail in this, like these side parts here and the shield and the face and the toes and everything was just incredibly there. Thanks, Wendy. All right, 31 or 15 to CLMK going once. Looking for 16. 15 to CLMK going twice. All in, last chance to dance. Looking for 16. We got the countdown started. CLMK at 15. Going down. Any other interest? Looking for 16. If not, we are about to be S to the O to the L. D. Beth McWright. I have one uncirculated. Beauty. I bet. Nice to meet you, Beth McWright. Good to see you. And we're sold. Congratulations. 15 to CLMK. Thank you again, bidders. And lot 5 is in the books. How are you, Beth McWright? Glad you found us. And yes, they are absolutely stunning in uncirculated condition. Please send that to Johnny. You got it, Carissa. Johnny Rainbow. Kevin Hawthorne, glad you're still here, bud. How are you? How's Florida? Staying cool this summer? All right. Gift to Johnny. Congrats, Johnny. You doing great? Awesome, Beth. Glad to hear. All right, lot 5 is in the books. $15 to CLMK, and she wants to gift that to Johnny Rainbow. I love it. Congrats, Johnny. Thank you, CLMK. Wait, what? All right, lot 6 is coming up. This is a nice looking Morgan. This is a 1921 last year Morgan, 90% silver, 1921 Philly. And this one's definitely AU to BU. It definitely has luster on it still. Again, I'm not a grader, but as you can see, it still has quite a lot of luster. Chest feathers. I'll put it under the scope for you, but 1921 Philly. 25 to Johnny, 28 to Richard C. All right, so the reverse, I think, looks better than the obverse, but as you can see, it still has quite a bit of luster. I'm thinking it's an AU. I'm thinking it's an AU. Anyways, 29 to Dewey Day, 30 to Justin, 35 to Steve Liberty. Kevin says, yes, it's still raining here every day. I'm ready for our rainy season to be over in October. I bet, Kevin. Having that much rain all the time is definitely depressing. And it's hot rain. Steve Liberty is at 35. Any other interest? We're looking for 36 now. This is the 1921 Philly, the last year of the 90% Morgans. And I'm going to get down on, see if there's any die cracks and stuff. Justin's in at 36. Let's start looking at it a little closer. Cheek looks pretty good. A little nick on her nose. The reverse is definitely nicer than the obverse, I think. But I have a feeling it could get an AU grade, but again, that's just a feeling. Looks like there's a die crack, maybe a little one. Anyways, 37 to Steve Liberty, 38 to Mary B. Looks like there's some die scratches because that's in the field under the letters. So it looks like there's a few die scratches on here that were before it was struck. Anyways, still nice, pretty nice chest feathers, nice cheek, little ding on her nose. But we're at Mary's 38. Any other interest? Looking for 39. We'll say going once to Mary B at 38. Thank you, JJ. Right on it. Hey, what's happening, Anna? I'm crazy. Good afternoon and evening to you as well. How are you? We're missing Rhonda tonight, and I'm not sure if Rhonda, if you're listening and watching, we love you. Rhonda, unfortunately, let us know that her father passed away. So we think Rhonda's probably having a hard time right now, and just send out some good vibes to Rhonda. I'm stuck on a feeling. All right, $38. Last chance to dance to Mary. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. Ooka shaka, ooka shaka. Is that how that song starts out, Richard C? Or Richard Metcalf? No, who said it? No, sorry, George Matthews. All three of you are my rock and roll friends. All right, sold to Mary at 38. Congrats, Mary. This is a nice one. Thank you again, bidders. And Mary, this one's coming to you. Congrats, Mary. All right, so let me put it back in the flip. Mary at 38. Oh, Mary, you want me to bring this with me? You'll save on shipping and probably get it faster. No, you won't get it faster, but Mary, do you want me to bring this with me for real? I'm excited because I'm going to be meeting up with Mary and Biggie and Diamond Lou in a couple weeks. You're welcome, Mary. You want me to bring it with me? Lot 6 is in the books, $38 to Mary. She says, yes, you got it, Mary. All right. I have some collectibles that I'm going to show. And then the last one of the night that's scheduled is going to be some, oops, not those, some 1944 banknotes from Yugoslavia, the former Yugoslavia. So, hey, Lisa, good to see you, Lisa Anderson. Thanks for coming. Always nice to see you. Okay, so here, now we're going to have some interesting ones or different ones. These are pins from the United States Postal Service, and they're all vintage. Oh, jeez. This one has, looking for a $1 starting bid. It has the Nebraska Cornhuskers, the Iowa Hawkeyes, and the the Kansas Jayhawks, Kansas University Jayhawks, Central Plains District. So any interest in this? Of course, I just busted the... All right, hold on. Every time I drop something, it makes my... Speedy, underlay, mata, speedy. Oh. Hi, Dave. Don't feel left out. All right, camera settings, stop camera. All right, bear with me a second. I got to get my camera, my microscope back. How are you, Speedy? Did you get your mail yet? Be very careful when you open it, Speedy. I'm serious. It is it's something you're going to want to be very careful with when you open it. All right. Thanks for waiting. All right, here's what this looks like. So you got the Nebraska Cornhuskers up there. You've got the Iowa Hawkeyes there, and you got the Kansas Jayhawks there. EMO is in at 1, Central Plains District. I did not. I was on the road before it arrived. The missus is waiting for it. Okay, Speedy. It's a glitter bomb. No, it's not a glitter bomb. It's very fragile. I'll just put it that way. It's very fragile. All right. I need to be over here so you can see this better. All right. We got EMO at $1 here. Let me show you the back here. It says G&A, Jonathan Gray and Associates, Santa Ana, California, made in Taiwan. And it has the phone number of who made it. EMO's at 1. Any other interests? We got the Central Plains District. At the bottom, you got the Kansas Jayhawks. You got the Nebraska Cornhuskers, and you got the Iowa Hawkeyes. All right, we'll count this down to Fragile. That's French. We'll count down to EMO at $1. Any other interest? We'll say going once to EMO at $1. And actually, I'm going to put up Mary, wait for the next one because I'm going to put up a different one next that I think EMO might be interested in. I was going to put it up and then I just was like, I'll just wait and play it by ear. Going twice at $1 to EMO. EMO. That's adorable. Thanks, Carissa. All right, we're counting down. Looking for $2. We're at 1 to EMO, the fish keeper. And JJ is counting this one. S to the O to the L. D. And I do believe EMO. Congratulations, sold for $1. That one is coming to you. And Mary, just hold on one second. I'm going to do an insert Congrats, EMO. You're welcome, buds, I should say. All right, so EMO for $1. EMO for $1. All right, I'm gonna do lot 7A. We'll call this vintage USPS. All right, here we go. This one is going to be lot 7S. Let me just put it in the chat really quick. Or 7A, I should say. Lot. Vintage USPS. All right, here we go. This one's a little one, but it's a cute one. All right, $1 starting bid on this one as well. It's a vintage USPS. I think it's a USPS one, but this was Seattle, and this is the Space Needle. So Seattle, Washington, pin, looking for a $1 starting bid. And let me show you what it looks like under the scope. All right, $1 starting bid on the Seattle Space Needle pin. Carisa's in at $1. $1 to Carissa, looking for 2. It's got some nice coloring on it. And Seattle, Washington, got the Space Needle. All right, we're at 1 to Carissa, looking for 2. I'm just gonna put it this way and hope for the best. It's hard to. All right, hold on. I got to figure out a way to. There we go. EMO's in at 2, looking for 3. All right, that's going to be about the best that I can show it off. $3 to Carissa, looking for 4. I want you to see that it says Seattle at the bottom, but that's not going to really show up very well. EMO comes back at 5. I'm going to put a little something underneath. That's what I can do. All right, let's. Anyone get their Army 250th Silver Eagle in yet? Not me, OC. I don't deal with the U.S. Mint anymore. All right, 5 to oh, it has a maker's mark there. 5 to EMO, and CLMK is out. Thank you, CLMK. We can count it down, I think, to EMO. Looking for 6, but we're say going once. Thank you, JJ. Going once to EMO. Not the easiest to show off, but going twice at $5 to EMO. All right, all in, last chance to dance. Looking for 6. If not, we're going to be sold to EMO. NH Greg got his today. Cool. I wonder if it's regional, depending on where you are in the country, when they'll send them out. What does that say? Baloo registered. Baloo. It's Baloo registered. Goomba Gary. I finally woke up from my nap. Hi, Can everyone chat. Good to see you, Goomba. Fellow Goomba Gary. Ciao. We're sold to EMO. Congrats, EMO. I figured you guys would like that one. Little regional one. It is a really cool looking one, though. Thanks, EMO. Thank you, everyone else, for your bids. EMO at 5. You're welcome. EMO at 5. All right. Lot 7A is in the books. EMO for $5 on this cute-looking Seattle one. All right, moving on to lot 8. Ooh, this one is really cool too. All right, y'all. Dakotas district. You got the Buffalo. Dakotas district, $1 starting bid on this one, and vintage does have the maker's mark down here. Buck and go. You're welcome, EMO. Thank you. I had you guys in mind with that one, and if you didn't come tonight, I was just going to save it and do it with a future one, but I figured that you two would like that, especially with not just where you live, but Dina's history and everything. Jack is in at 3. Thank you, Jack. Dakotas district, you got the proud Buffalo there, and then it does have, I think this is the same maker, Santa Ana, California, but it's made in Taiwan. Nope, this one's different. Union made. Who is this made by? Oh, it's so BIMCO Awards, Union made, something like that. Hey, what's up, Pa? Good to see you, Pa. Spare time. How are you and family? Quick hello and back to the movie with Grammy and granddaughter Remy. Well, that sounds fun. Hi, Grammy and granddaughter Remy. Union made. All right. Always great to see you, Pa. Thanks for stopping in. All right, let's go back to where this was. Okay. All right, we're at 6 now to Jack, 7 to EMO, Dakotas district. You got the Black Beauty there too, I think. So it's gold colored too. I point out it's gold colored. EMO's at 7. Jack is out. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate you, bud. I started to watch your mail call from AZ Coins. The plates are gorgeous. I need to still leave a comment. I didn't watch the end of it yet though, Jack. It's a nice gift from AZ Coins. All right, EMO at 7. I think we can say going once to EMO at 7. Looking for 8. If not, we'll start counting it down. Thank you, JJ. Going once to EMO at 7. Hope we got some Texans in the house. We got Texas next. Going twice at 7 to EMO, all in, last chance to dance. I will be sending everything out this week, and if you have a wallet, I'll be contacting you and seeing if you want me to send your wallet out, because I'm going to be gone for a couple of weeks, visiting Mama Can and Pop Can and a bunch of other people. So need some more coffee. Be right back. Okay, Goomba Gary, glad you're here, bud. All right, we're counting it down. There's a 2 in there somewhere, but $7 to EMO. We are about to be S to the O to the L D. Sold. $7 to EMO. Thank you, EMO and Dina, and congratulations. Thanks, Richard C. When's the next lounge? I'm going to do a lounge right after this, Lisa. I'm just going to hang out with everybody after I'm done. I only have like 5 more lots maybe. 7 to EMO. Oh, shoot. Let me switch this over. You're welcome, EMO. Thank you, buddy. All right. I'm waiting on my visit. I know. I got to get out there, Johnny. All right. EMO for lot 8 at $7. Thank you, EMO. All right. Lot 9 coming up. Here we go. Texas. We got the Texas. We got the state and Houston and the boot. Houston, Texas with the boot and the flowers coming out of it. $1 starting bid on this one. You got the all right, have to head out, Can. Good to see you. Have a good night, everyone. Steve, thanks for coming in, and thank you for the email and checking in. And it really did mean a lot to me that you checked in with me. So thank you. All the best to you and your family. My whistler's not working very good. All right, Houston, Texas. Richard C is in at 1. Thank you, Richard C. So you got the Texas written on the boot. You got Houston, and then you got the flowers coming out of the boot. We're at 1, looking for 2. 1 to Richard C. After the auction, Richard, I'll show the pictures of your trip to Iceland. All right, you got Texas written down on the boot, and then you got Houston written across. Any other interest? We'll count this one down. If no one else is interested, we'll say going once to Richard C at 1, looking for $2. 1 looking for 2. Wookin' Panub in all the wrong places. Wookin' Panub. I've been wookin' Panub in all the wrong places. Hey, Buckwheat sings the classics. Aunts, ties, fee dimes a mayday. All right, going twice at $1 to Richard C. I worked there in 1980. Right on, Richard. That's right. Eddie Murphy, Choking Ghost. This is from Saturday Night Live. Richard C. Are you coming back at 8? I'm not sure. We got Richard C. definitely in charge. I'm not sure if he bid himself up or not, but we'll check after. All right, all in, last chance to dance. Looking for love in the steakhouse. Sold to Richard C. for $1. You're I don't know what the 8 was for, Richard, but you only have to pay $1. If you want to pay 8, feel free. I'm not going to stop you, but I thought it was a bid. You can round up to 5. Oh, all right, if you want to bid 5 on it, Richard C. the traveling man. You won't have to pay shipping, which is good because I already have something that I'm sending to you. So thank you, Richard C. He's going to go up to 5. I appreciate that, buddy. Congrats. That's coming to you. And 10 coming up. All right. I think there may be some interest in this one. This is a nice looking one, but what do I know? 5 was the countdown. I understand. I see where he was thinking that 5 was the countdown, JJ. That's right. You can send me $1, Richard. It's fine. I didn't mean to throw you off, and that's not at all what. Yeah, you can send $1. All right, here we go. This one is Central Plains District, and it's got the covered wagon. I like this one. So looking for a $1 starting bid on the Central Plains District covered wagon pin. Hey, no thank you. Stashy. Good night, Diamond Lou. Love you, homie. Can't wait to see you, and look forward to having some fun. Jack comes in at $2. Thank you, Jack. Good night, Lou. Can't wait to get together and have some fun. Like I said, be great to meet you. We got Jack in at 2. Any other interest? Looking for 3. Show you a size difference. Here's a quarter. So here's a quarter. It's about the size of a quarter. You know, obviously not the same shape, but it's about the size. I do think this is. I do think so. I think because Central Plains District. I think so, EMO, but I'm not positive. I got a bunch of a bunch of these that said that they were all USPS. This one does not say anything on the back, but I have a feeling saying that Central Plains District because I have a bunch of other ones saying what district they came from. I'm pretty sure that this is. Pretty sure, but I don't know for certain. And it's not marked other than Central Plains District as USPS. So I bought it under the assumption or the understanding that it was USPS because it was in a bunch of them. EMO comes in at 5. I'm going to have the love one next. Jack's out. Thank you, Jack, for your bids. I didn't know the post office did pins. Yeah, I had kind of forgotten that they did, Johnny, and then I was able to pick up this collection from somebody, and I was like, these are kind of cool. And like, I figured, what the hell, you know? I gave. I'll show you. I gave one to Mrs. Can. She collects types of pins and puts them on her bag. Jack's out. Thank you, Jack. And this is actually the reason I'll show you as we do, after I do this next one, I'll show you what their banjos from Tennessee. A black one and a red one. My wife's got lots of USPS pins. I figured EMO. I thought of you guys when I picked these up too, because I know about Dina, and I also know Joe Layton, Caney Creek Woodcarver, used to be or no, was it him or was it Sam Seeby? It was either him or Sam Seeby used to be a postal carrier. I think it was Sam Seeby, actually. I think it's Sam Seeby was a postal carrier. All right, last chance to dance at 5 to EMO. JJ's counting it down, and we are at 5 to EMO. S to the O to the L, D. Congrats, EMO. Thank you, Jack, as well. I like that pin. And EMO lot 10 for 5. Thanks, EMO. You're welcome, buddy. Lot 10, 5, EMO. All right, this is the last of the pins that I have for tonight. I mean, maybe I'll bust some more out if there's any interest, but we have this lot, and then we have a lot of 4 Yugoslavia, really like crisp banknotes from 1944. Hey, Brian Hooper, hanging with Mr. Hoop. Good to see you, Hoop. All right, this one is lot number 11. You have Love, USA 22 cent stamp, and all we need is love. Bum, ba, da, 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 da. All we need is love. So it's in the shape of the stamp. It's the 22 cent USA Love stamp. Johnny's in at 2. This one has quite a bunch of literature on it. Let's see what this says. The Marcel Company. Hold on. Oh, the March Company. Albuquerque, New Mexico, non-exclusive license of the United States Postal Service, 1986. Stamp Division, 1986, United States Postal Service. All right, the March Company. So this one is absolutely, well, pretty obviously a definitive USPS one. But we got Johnny in at $2. Was it 1986? Yeah, 1986, I think. I was close. Yeah, 1 year off, Johnny. And I think this is ceramic. I'm pretty sure that it's ceramic. But we've got $2 to Johnny. Any other interest? If not, we can count this one down too. Or enamel, that's right. Not ceramic. Enamel, I think. You're right, Richard C. I think they make these out of enamel. Yeah. Yes. Yes, Lisa. My brain doesn't work really well right now. EMO's in at 5 now, going twice. Last chance to dance, $5 to EMO. And we are going S to the O at $5 to EMO. EMO at 5. Any other interest? Get your bids in now. If not, it's going to be S to the O to the L, D. EMO at 5. Congratulations. Thanks again. That's a cool one. Great subject matter too. All right, lot number 11, $5 to EMO. All right, I'll show you really quickly before I do the banknotes. This is really what interested me most. Dina has a lot of safe driver pins from the post office. Nice. These are what really excited me because I wanted to keep one, and then I gave one to Mrs. Can, like I said. Just 1 second, quick. These are cool. So you got Tennessee banjo. You got the Tennessee banjo, the red one, and then the Tennessee Banjo black one. So these are actually why I picked up this lot of pins, just basically because of these two. And then, of course, there were a bunch of other ones that I saw in there that I thought were really cool. But moving on, lot number 12. Thank you, Mary. Starting bid is $10 on these, and these are special. These are rare. If you look these up, and especially in the condition that they're in, they go for some money. So these are from the former Yugoslavia. You have 1 dinar, 5 dinar. You can see 1944 right in the bottom middle right there. So 5 dinara, 10 dinara. So dinara is plural. And then 20 dinara. I do, Mary. All right, so Yugoslavia, you can see right there, 1944. Yugoslavia, 1944. So these are definitely collectible, and they go for more than $10. I'll just put it that way. But I know they're not for everybody, and not everybody collects, first of all, currency, but also foreign currency. But I think these are really cool because they're from they're from a country that doesn't exist anymore, the former Yugoslavia. Michael Lefew, hey, tripping on a nickel. Yeah, these are World War II, 1944, right near kind of the end of World War II. Hey, Thomas, good to see you, buddy. We got Thomas in at 10, just ahead of Jack, and then Michael Lefew's in at 14. So I'll show you, I mean, these things are as crisp and as nice as you can get. All of them are in this really pristine condition. So 1 dinar, and then the plural is dinara. You can see 1944 right there on the right side. Michael Lefew at 14. Any other interest? Jack Gallman in at 15. So all of them are in this same condition. And like I said, it's the former Yugoslavia World War II notes, and they're definitely nice to have, especially in this condition. 17 from Michael Lefew. Better yet, I have a couple of friends from the former Yugoslavia. Cool. Yeah, friends are better than money. That's awesome, Goomba Gary. Was it difficult for them? I mean, did they have to exile? Yeah, pretty much right off the printing press. Yeah, from 1944, though, which is impressive. GMAP is in at 18. Thank you, GMAP. I'll show you the 20. I mean, the corners, I mean, everything is just nice shape. Michael Lefew is in at 19. Uh-oh. Mary. What? What happened? Anyways, Jack is out. Thank you, Jack. GMAP is in at 20. Friends are definitely better than money. Absolutely, Johnny. We're still going. Mary was kidding. Not really. They were very much go-getters and hard workers. That's awesome to hear, Goomba Gary. 22 now to Michael Lefew. Got to respect people that are hard workers. Yo, fan. He is our friend that lives to the east. Michael Lefew's in at 22. Yo, fan. Hi, buddy. I'm glad to see you. All right, Michael Lefew at 22. We'll test the waters. Going once at 22 to Michael Lefew. My name's Lefew. How do you do? Now you gonna die. Oh, man. Anyways, going once to Michael Lefew at 22. Looking for 23. Thanks, JJ. Going once at 22 to Mr. Lefew. Monsieur Lefew. Michael Lefew. Lefew. Michael LeFew. Member for 34 months. Thank you, Michael LeFew. Member of the mezzanine for 34 months. I appreciate your support, buddy. All right, all in last chance to dance at 22 to Mr. LeFew. I made him laugh. Mission accomplished. All right, last chance to dance at 22. And we are S to the O to the L D. Michael LeFew sold at 22. Thank you, bidders and everyone, for checking these out. Michael LeFew coming your way. Oh, which one did I? There we go. I'm going to put the back on one of these pins. All right, 22. Michael LeFew. Thank you as well. Lot 12 is in the books. Michael LeFew at 22. Mary, what were you talking about? Did he miss type? I didn't even see like a 1 or 417. 417. Where did you come up with that? Oh, 14. No, I don't even know. Anyways, let's all choked up. JJ put 417. Oh, okay. Now I understand why. I was like, I didn't see Michael do that. Well, let's do the end of stream, because it's going to be the end of auction giveaway, but then we'll hang out and do some lounge and just chill out with everybody. But I'll do the end of stream, end of auction giveaway right now. And don't forget, GMAP won the Balboa and the 5 center, and she said add it to the EOS. So these are going to be part of the EOS thanks to GMAP. You got the low mintage 23,210 1968 proof 10 and 5 centimomos. I don't know, cents. Also, you get the can sticker. Those who know, hang it that way. I'll just show you everything right now. Suncoast Village, Motor Inn, coffee shops and boutiques. This is the Cheyenne Social Club, Restaurant and Discotheque. St. Petersburg, Florida. St. Petersburg, Florida is a pretty old spot. All right, so that's the vintage matchbook. The vintage cork-backed bottle cap is Old Colony Grape Soda, and this is an uncrimped one, so this has never been used. Cork-backed bottle cap, uncrimped, Old Colony Grape Soda. You'll get silver, 35% silver war nickel, 2025 Denver Shield Scent from Mary Blau, Mary B, a 2006 S-Proof Nebraska quarter, and a 1962 Denver 90% silver quarter. All right. Oops, there's the nickel. All right, my friends. One guess only. Closest without going over will be our winner. Thank you, JJ. If there's a tie, we will do a tiebreaker. And please don't retract your guess, because you will be disqualified. Okay. Choking Ghost is getting ready already. How many guesses will Choking Ghost make? Inquiring minds want to know. All right, hold on. Here is the range, and you'll have until I finish playing a little ditty. Here we go. 500 to 600. Get your guesses in. Go. I'd rather be in some dark holler where the sun don't ever shine than to be in some big city in a small room with a girl on my mind. So blow your whistle, freight train, take me far on down that track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today. Well, I'm going, but I ain't coming back. I'd rather be in some dark holler where the sun don't ever shine than to see another man's darling and know that you'll never be mine. So blow that whistle, freight train, take me far on down that track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today. I'm going, but I ain't coming back. I'd rather be in some dark holler where the sun won't ever shine than to be home alone, knowing that you're gone would cause me to lose my mind. So blow your whistle, freight train, and take me far on down that track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today. I'm going, but I ain't coming back. Going away, I'm leaving today. Well, I'm going, but I ain't coming back. All right, everybody, get your guesses in. If not, you'll be late. All right, S to the T to the O-P. Guesses in. Guesses in. Thanks, Choking Ghost. It's a kind of folk song, traditional folk song, I believe, but I know it from the Grateful Dead. The Grateful Dead used to play it, and I played the arrangement that the Grateful Dead used to do. All right, 583 is our number. Closest without going over. Lyle was just over. Sorry, Lyle. Oh, JJ 593, he was over. 583. Justin was just over. 578 is pretty close. Ooh, 581 for Leanne and Dan Wade. 581. Anybody else? Dan and Leanne, 581. 583. I think we have a tie again. Tie, yay, fun. Did I win with a pineapple? What's up, Big E? Dan and Leanne. All right, we're going to do a tiebreaker. And those who know how we do the tiebreaker will remember. But I'm going to write Dan on one, and I'm going to write Leanne on the other. Okay. And I'm going to ask EMO. So hold on, wait 1 second. Let me do Dan and Leanne so you can see both of them are represented. And then here's how we do it. I fold one up. I fold the other up. I shuffle them. Shuffle off to Buffalo. That was my shuffling off to Buffalo dance. All right, now I'm going to write a 1 on one. I'm going to write a 2 on the other one. And EMO, will you do me a favor, please? EMO, will you choose or select number 1 or number 2? And that will be our winner. So Dan Wade is on one of these, and Leanne is on the other one. And we'll wait for EMO, our friend, to help us out. That was a beautiful dance. Thank you. It was impromptu. It was not rehearsed. You couldn't see the bottom. The shuffling off to Buffalo is all, you know, it's all the footwork. Can't see my feet. Number 1, thank you, EMO. All right, number 1 is going to be our winner of the EOS. And congratulations to Leanne. Leanne, congratulations. You are number one, our winner. Dan and Kristen, you know I love you. Thank you for your support and always participation. Dan and Kristen, next time, my friends. Leanne, this is coming to you. And thanks again to GMAP for donating something and to Mary B. But let me write down Leanne. Leanne, do I have your, I don't know if I have your address. So Leanne, send me an email and make sure that I know where to send it to you. So Leanne, congratulations. And again, thank you. Hey, Crappie Tim's Prayer Corner. Crap, hi. I'm late. Howdy, y'all. We're just going to be hanging out now, Crappie Tim. I know I'm doing the EOS right now, but this is actually just the end of the auction giveaway because I'm just going to hang out for a little bit with everybody and catch up, mostly just kind of catch up and relax. So Leanne, congratulations. Please send me an email or a text so I know where to send it properly. And again, I want to remind everybody that I'm going to be sending, or if you have a wallet, I'm going to be contacting you and probably sending it out because I'm going to be gone for a couple weeks and quite probably not doing any. I'll probably live stream or something, but I probably will not be doing an auction while I'm gone. Copper Owl Coins, good evening, buddy. How are you? It's good to see you too, EMO. So nice to recharge the batteries. I know. I need it. And not just getting away, going home, to be with my family, but just even here in the city and just I don't know how to be anybody different. I don't know how to be any different than I am. And sometimes to be the way that I am involves getting away and just recharging, I guess. Hi, Penelope, meow, and everyone. Been lurking as usual. Well, cooking as usual. Heard that little bit of the White Stripe 7 Nation Army. Did I start to play a little bit? Oh, I might have. Well, I can. There it is. Great to see you, Crappie Tim. I'm glad that you're here. Doing well, getting ready to find some videos to put up or get some finds videos. Oh, good. Yeah, he hunts a lot of pennies. Nice, Crappie Tim. We will have can withdrawals. No, I will try not to be I'll try not to be such a stranger, but when I feel that way, I don't feel comfortable coming up and being on because if I feel off, it's not comfortable for me to fake it, and I think it translates, and so I'll try not to be a stranger. It's not intentional. It's just. Good night, Can Collectibles in chat, folks. Betty, buy time for me. Happy late birthday. I'm so glad you were born, Ramno. It was his birthday yesterday, and many, many more. Many, many more happy returns, and love you, bud. My phone is beeping. Oh, Leanne. Thank you, Leanne. Treated you like a rusty blade, a throwaway from an open grave. Cut you loose from a chain gang and let you go. On the day you said it's true, some love holds and some gets used. I tried to tell you that I never knew it could be so sweet. Who could ever be so cruel? Blame the devil for the things you do. It's such a selfish way to lose, the way you lose these wasted blues, these wasted blues. Tell me that it's nobody's fault but my own. Tell me that it's nobody's fault but my own. When the moon is a counterfeit, better find the one that fits. Better find the one that lights the way for you. When the road is full of nails, garbage pails and darkened jails, and the tongues are full of heartless tales that drain on you. Who could ever notice you? You fade into a shaded room. Such a selfish way to lose, the way you lose these wasted blues, these wasted blues. Tell me that it's nobody's fault but my own. Tell me that it's nobody's fault but my own. Tell me that it's nobody's fault but my own. Tell me that it's nobody's fault but my own. Tell me that it's nobody's fault but my own. Tell me that it's nobody's fault but my own. Gypsy Wolves. What's up, dude? Took a nap, I understand. Glad you're here, buddy. Always good to see you. All right, I'll show you a couple pictures like I had said I would. Richard C. is a traveling man. He made a lot of stops all over the world, and he just got back from his latest trip, and he went to Iceland. And I'm going to show a couple pictures. He just sent me an email today saying he was back, and I always love seeing it. So he said it was probably Iceland is a one-time visit. It was remote, not very populated. But here is the traveling man himself, Richard C. with his wife and daughter. So there's Richard C. and his wife and the daughter in the background. This is in Iceland. They just got back. And then they also, I believe this is a whale. He'll have to tell me, but I think it's a whale sighting. Richard, is it a whale? Yep, very rocky and steamy vents all over. I see the fin. Is this a whale? Gotta run, guys. Thank you. Slap that like button, folks. Goomba Gary, always great to see you. How are you, Goomba? I thank you for coming, and I will see you soon, buddy. I think this is a whale. Humpback whales in Iceland, many whales. Awesome to see, Richard. Thank you so much for sharing this, too. I'm glad that I can show everybody, too. In Iceland, they're all over the place. I would love to see some whales breaching. That just, like, whales are so impressive and just majestic. I would really get psyched to see some whales breaching sometime. And then I won't tell everyone, but he's going on another trip. Richard can tell you if he wants, but they were about 45 feet long. Dang. I love whales. I just think there's something really incredible about them. Oh, what kind of partying are you doing, Crappie Tim? I find that surprising. Green plastic watering can, a fake Chinese rubber plant, and the fake plastic earth bought from a rubber man in a town full of rubber plans to get rid of itself. And it wears her out. It wears her out. It wears her out. It wears her out. Hi, Shimpy. She lives with a broken man, a cracked polystyrene man who just crumbles and burns. Used to do surgery for girls in the 80s, but gravity always wins, and it wears him out. It wears him out. It wears him out. It wears. She looks like the real thing. She tastes like the real thing. My fake plastic love. But I can't help the feeling I could blow through the ceiling if I just turn and run. And it wears me out. It wears me out. It wears me out. It wears me out. If I could be who you wanted, if I could be who you wanted all the time, yeah, yeah. I should be. I've been sending you good vibes, and I've been updated a little bit, and I want you to know you and your family are in my heart, and I've been thinking good thoughts for you. Okay, JJ, we'll still be here. Big love, Shimpy. Oh, I think I smell a rat. Oh, I think I smell a rat. All you little kids seem to think you know just where it's at. Oh, I think I smell a rat. Walking down the street, carrying a baseball bat. Oh, I think I smell a rat. Oh, I think I smell a rat. Oh, I think I smell a rat. Treating your mother and father like a welcome mat. Oh, I think I smell a rat. All you little kids seem to think you know just where it's at. Oh, I think I smell a rat. Frank Mons. Hi, Frank. Good to see you, old friend. Got the silver Frank Mons. Goat. 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 Can't say that I have ever heard that song before. That's a song by the White Stripes. I Smell a Rat. That's off of, I think, their third album, White Blood Cells. Yeah, that's a song called I Think I Smell a Rat. by the White Stripes. It's only 2 chords. Well, it's actually more than 2 chords, but it's pretty simple to play. I'm pretty sure it's on their 3rd album, White Blood Cells. Same album that not exactly a warm welcoming song when I just got here. Would it be better if I switched out rat with goat? I think I smell a goat. Yeah. No, I can't remember what I was starting to play. Oh, I was playing another White Stripes song called Fell in Love with a Girl. Hey, Doug Wagoner. Fell in love with a girl. I fell in love once and almost completely. She's in love with the world. Sometimes these feelings can be so misleading. She tell me, said, are you alright? I said, I must be fine, my heart's still beating. Come and kiss me by the riverside. Bobby said, if I don't consider it cheating. Redhead with a curl, mellow roll for the favor, and the eyes for peeping. Can't keep away from a girl. There's 2 sides of my brain, need to have a meeting. Think of anything to do. My left brain knows love is fleeting. She's looking for something new. I said it once before, but it bears repeating. Oh, 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 oh. Can't think of anything to do. My left brain knows that love is fleeting. And she's looking for something new. I said it once before, but it bears repeating. I fell in love with a girl. I fell in love once and almost completely. She's in love with the world. Sometimes these feelings can be so misleading. She tell me, said, are you alright? I said, I must be fine, my heart's still beating. Come and kiss me by the riverside. Bobby said, if I don't consider it cheating. Oh, 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 oh. Can't think of anything to do. My left brain knows love is fleeting. And she's looking for something new. Said it once before, but it bears repeating. Fell in love with a girl. White Stripes. How you been, Frank? How you been, Doug? I haven't seen anybody in a while. How's everybody been? Look at all the lonely people. Look at all the lonely people. Eleanor Rigby picks up the rice in the church where a wedding has been. I can't remember how it goes. Lives in a dream, sits at the window, wearing the face that she keeps in a jar by her door. Who is it for? All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Father Mackenzie, writing the words of a sermon that no one will hear. No one comes near, look at him working, darning his socks in the night when there's nobody there. But does he care? All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Look at all the lonely people. Look at all the lonely people. Eleanor Rigby died in a church and was buried along with her name. Nobody came. Father Mackenzie wiping the dirt from his hands as he walks from the grave. No one will save all the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people, where do they all belong? Ah, look at all the lonely people. Ah, look at all the lonely people. Thanks, Penelope. Good night, Richard C. He's a traveling man. Thank you. I will have safe travels, and I'll update everybody when I'm there, and maybe Mary B will allow me to do a live stream with her while she's there. Hi, Amy Harrow. How are you, old friend? Thanks for coming and chilling with us. Hope that you're doing well, Amy. I was lonely in college when that was playing. Yeah, there's a lot of that going. There's a lot of that going around even nowadays, George. Thanks, Doug. Frank, I've been all right. I've just been kind of quiet lately, a bit withdrawn. Just got a lot on my mind. My mom's back is not doing well again, and it was a year ago this time. A year ago, probably about a month or so ago, that her back really started to be problematic, and she was in the hospital for like a month last year, and lots of physical therapy and lots of stuff like that. And then she was fine for quite a while, and her back is acting up again and really giving her a lot of trouble. And so my mind has kind of been with her, and my mind's just been in a lot of places. And like when I feel this way, I don't feel comfortable coming on and just hanging out with people, because it's just difficult, and I don't feel like myself, and I don't like to be around myself when I'm like that. So I know nobody likes to be around me when I'm like that. And I've learned that enough in my life to just kind of pull away when I feel that way, and to just give myself time to sort stuff out or suss it out, like I need to. And like I said earlier, when I wasn't live streaming and having this type of community, and it was easier to just kind of pull away and to withdraw. And it's not as easy to do that now, because I know more people now than I've ever known in my life. And I'm just being as honest with you as I can. Like I'm not a super social person. Believe it or not, I'm a pretty private person. And this has all been pretty new to me, but it's also, I'm still sorting out, doing this as a thing now. And when I feel this way, or when I feel the way that I have, the past month, I don't feel comfortable like being around people or interacting really at all. There's Pistachio right there. But it's just one of those things where I'm still getting used to, whether, it's been 5 years or 5 months of me doing live streaming, it still is an adjustment to me. And it's still a big adjustment when I don't feel well to come up and do this. And I really just have to say, I appreciate all of you for understanding, because I'm not the easiest person to know. I'm not the easiest person to understand. I'm not the easiest person to I'm not the easiest person to be friends with. I'll just put it that way, because I get in these places where I just pull away, and I don't do it to hurt anybody. I don't do it intentionally. But I just have to get away to get myself back to where I want to be, and to really, not be frustrated, not be depressed, not be anxious, not be, whatever the flood of emotions are that come. It happens to me, and it's who I am. It's something I've experienced my whole life, and I've struggled and wrestled with. Not struggled, well, struggled at times and fought and wrestled with. And it's just one of those things where it's like, when I don't feel well, I don't want to be around anybody. I know better than to be around people. And but I come back, I don't just, and that's the thing that I've learned too, is that this too shall pass, and that nothing is permanent. Nothing is really permanent. It's just, it's hard when it's hard, and it's great when it's great. And I guess that's really what I'm trying to work on too in my life, is to not have the really high highs and not have the really low lows, to just kind of be all right. And that's like, that's the most elusive thing for me, is to just kind of be okay, to just kind of, because I'm either really up or I'm either really down. And that middle ground, that balance, I've talked about it from the very beginning of me coming on and doing the live streaming just in general with the lounge and everything, that I really work in my life to have balance. And the balance means not to have the really high highs and not to have the really bottom out lows, and to just, not get too excited when things are great and not get too depressed when things are bad, but to just one foot in front of the other, and I'm reading all of your comments, and I again, I just have to say, I appreciate you understanding and being patient with me, and just understanding that's the way I am. And it's nothing personal to any of you, because I care about all of you deeply. And it's just one of those things where I have to just kind of pull away when I feel that way. And then when I come back, it's good. It's the way that it should be for all of us. And so just be okay. My goal since my husband passed, baby steps. You guys help. Right on, Penelope. When you figure it all out, please share the secret, because we all have those times too, my friend. And I realize our humanity is universal. Namaste. I really do. I realize that, and it's just, like I said, it's a little more challenging to be this human when I am a live streamer, or somebody who comes on and vibes with everybody and relates to everybody. And so I absolutely know that we're all human, and we all have, and that's why I can accept and see that in other people so much, because I know that in myself. That's why I can relate to others so well, because I know that about myself, and that we all just have these times where it's like, you just have to take care of yourself in that moment, and then it'll pass. But if you don't take care of yourself, if I don't take care of myself in those moments, it snowballs out of control, and then I'm out of control. And I've learned enough about myself too, is to realize I'm not in a position to ever want to go to that place again, where I'm really out of control, and that's not a good feeling. And so it's maintenance. It's kind of, maintaining feelings as they come, and a lot of it is me with just being frustrated, just being disappointed, I guess. I think that's probably the best word, is I've just, for the last month, I've just felt really disappointed in life, in everything, like globally. So a lot of artists ride the coaster, hang on tight. I know. Hi, freak out. Aw, freak out. Let freak say she freak out. And just to kind of end it on, for now, on this kind of thing, is I don't want to spill either. I don't just want to spill everything that's going on in my life to all of you. I don't want to spill everything, good and bad, to really anyone. And coming on, if I feel not, fully myself, I just don't want to. I don't want to say and do things that I wish I hadn't. Not mean things, but just exposing things, just too much about myself. I still have to keep some of myself private. And like I said earlier, like, I really am a private person. I can be outgoing, I can be social, I can, but hardwired, I'm a really private person, and I don't like to talk a lot about personal things. But that's the kind of slippery slope of coming on and hanging out with everybody, is that sometimes I share more than I probably should, and I share more than I'm comfortable sharing at times, and then that doesn't make me feel good either. So I just kind of want to end it with that thought of, like, it's all part of everything that makes up me, and makes up why I choose to do things, or why I don't choose to do things. And I hope hope you kind of understand a little better. But the fact that you're all here, that you come back, that you stay, it really does make me feel good, and that it makes me feel like you do understand. So, and when Namaste says things like that too, and just your presence here, it just makes me believe that you really do understand and that you do care. And I want to say first, of all too, that I really do care about all of you, and it's nice when we can get together and do this. So rainy days and Mondays always get me down. It's not raining, but it is Monday, and try to think of something a little more upbeat to either play or do. I can't play anything right now because she's still here. Such a sweet dog. Yeah, you kind of help make life a little better, don't you? Oh, Frank, I did see that your mother's favorite ice cream was pistachio. I think he said. Let me go back. Get your mind out of the bad vibe, brother. It's all going to be great. I'm working on it, Crappie Tim. I am absolutely working on it. Where did that? Go to the beach and breathe. It works for me. Yeah, Frank, and that's what I did last week too, is I went to the beach and just took a day to really like hang out with friends. And I'll show you. It must be in the air kink, and I've been feeling the blues for a week. Sometimes you just need a break and get it all together. Absolutely, Richard Metcalf, definitely. Let me show you quickly where we went last week, because it was fun. It's a place in Long Beach. Here, she's getting up. Good girl, babies. It's called Rosie's Beach in Long Beach, and it's a dog beach. Rosie's Dog Beach, City of Long Beach, 1 dog per adult. And it was just really fun. It was great to get out there and just, watch the dogs, have our own dog out there, hang out with friends. City of Long Beach. She had fun. She totally had fun. Been there, found my first buffalo nickel there, metal detecting. Sweet, Frank. I thought to bring my metal detector, and then I was like, nah, I'll be social. That's not our dog. I just started taking random pictures of dogs that I liked. There she is. She made it in the water. So it was fun. It's good to get out and watch your step. Yeah. Most people were really, conscious about cleaning up after the dog too, which was nice, because you gotta watch where you're stepping. It's an old beach, not much there for waves since the breakwater was installed. Yeah, you could see all the things out in the water, Frank. So yeah, there definitely weren't any surfers there. No bodyboarders. Didn't look like there was a good break. Speedy says, okay, I'm going to drop out. Take care of everyone. And please remember to stay safe on the road. See you next time. P.S. Can. Have a safe trip. Thank you, Speedy. Open your gift carefully. And again, thank you so much to you and Kathy. It's a special gift from me to you because of your kindness and hospitality. So thank you. Stay safe on the road, Speedy. Love you, buddy. Thanks, George. Right back at you. I caught your text. I'm on a roll, I'm on a roll this time. I feel my luck could change. Kill me, Sarah, kill me again with love. It's gonna be a glorious day. So pull me out of the air crash, pull me out of the lake, 'cause I'm your superhero. We are standing on the edge. Good night, Doug. The head of state has called for me. He's called for me by name, but I don't have time for him. It's gonna be a glorious day. I feel my luck could change. So pull me out of the air crash, pull me out of the lake, 'cause I'm your superhero. We are standing on the edge. Good night, Frank. Peace and love, buddy. So pull me out of the air crash, pull me out of the lake, 'cause I'm your superhero. We are standing on the edge. It's a little brighter song, right? A song called Lucky by Radiohead. I feel my luck could change. Good night, Crappie Tim. I need to get some coin work done now before I get too sleepy. Much peace and love. I'll see you in the funny papers next time around. Right back at you, Crappie Tim. Big loves, buddy. Good night, I suppose, everyone. Much love, y'all. Feed the good wolf. How? Good night, Deputy Dude. Hi, Silverjack. What's up, buddy? Aloha. Wait, where did you go? There you are. Hi, Silverjack. It's good to see you, bud. Good night, tribe. Hitting that lodge. JJ Moore, buddy. Can you still get the lights? Yeah, either him or GMAP will. Good night, George. Much love, buddy. Hey, Dove season. Hi, Dove. It's great to see you, bud. How are you? Always happy to see you. Jack of the Silver Kind. Hey, Silver Jack. Jack of the Silver Kind. That's right. It's good to see you, Silver Jack. How have you been, bud? Good night, all who's leaving. That's right, Wendy. Thank you, Can. Have a great night and safe journey. Thank you, Dandy Dave. Right back at you, bud. Oops. Where did... There it is. Night, Can. Much love, friend. And good night, chat. Good night. Namaste. Thank you for coming. And Just being the homeboy means a lot. Deputy Dude, $5 super chat. What? Goat! Thank you, Deputy Dude. I appreciate you, buddy. Goat. Goat. G to the O to the A T. Can't remember how that goes. Oh well. Wishing all of you a good night's rest. Did we miss the little auction? Pharmaceuticals? I wasn't selling pharmaceuticals, Deputy Dude. I was selling some coins and some currency and some collectibles. No pharmaceuticals. Look out, mama, there's a white boat coming up the river with a big red beacon and a flag and a man on the rail. I think you better call John, cause it don't look like they're here to deliver the mail. It's less than a mile away. I hope they didn't come to stay. It's got numbers on the side and a gun and it's making big waves. Daddy's gone, my brother's up hunting in the mountains. Big John's been drinking since the river took Emmylou. So the powers that be left me here to do the thinking. And I just turned 22. I was wondering what to do. And the closer they got, the more those feelings grew. Daddy's rifle in my hands felt reassuring. He told me red means run, son, and numbers add up to nothing. So when the first shot hit the dock, I saw it coming. Raised my rifle to my eye, never stopped to wonder why. Then I saw black and my face flashed in the sky. Shelter me from the powder and the finger. Cover me with the thought that pulled the trigger. Just think of me as the one you never figured would fade away so young, so much left undone. Remember me to my love, I know I'll miss her. What's up, Mad Cow? Saw live Rust. I saw it twice. Yep. Good to see you, Mad Cow. Angry Bovine. Good to see you, 210 Stacks. How are you, bud? Ken, I think I have outdated generic turns if you think someone would buy them. Huh? Outdated generic turns? What are those, Leanne? Oh, Tums. Tums. Gross. I'm not going to eat those. I think I have outdated generic Tums if you think someone would buy them. I'll add them to the giveaways. Wife asked husband for a newspaper. Husband, how backward are you? Use modern technology. How's my iPad? Wife took the iPad and smashed a cockroach with it. My husband fainted. Yep, Russ never sleeps. Little Neil Young. It's good to see you, Mad Cow. Angry Bovine. I'm sick of the rain. Always I remember rain been pouring down. And I wonder, still I wonder, who stopped the rain? I can't remember how that one goes. I'll sing a little rain song for you. Who'll stop the rain? Creedence Clearwater Revival. I can't remember the whole song. I'll look it up and refresh my memory. And I'll sing it. For what in the Jack and Peter, Kevin. Remember. Been the ages trying to find the sun, and I wonder, still I wonder, who'll stop the rain? I went down Virginia, seeking shelter from the storm. Caught up in the fable, I watched the tower grow. 5-year plans and new deals, wrapped in golden chains. And I wonder, still I wonder, who'll stop the rain? Heard the singers playing, how we cheered for more. Crowd had rushed together, trying to keep warm. Still the rain kept pouring, falling on my ears. And I wonder, still I wonder, who'll stop the rain? I guess that's kind of it. Anyways, that goes out to Kevin Hawthorne and Jack Allman for Try to Stop the Rain. Finally getting some rain down here, says Brian Hooper. Well, that song's not for you then. We don't want the rain to stop for you. We need some rain out here. You guys can send it here. We need it in oh, Penelope, I showed this earlier. So I love the song Heal the World by Michael Jackson. If you haven't heard him, it's beautiful. Heal the World. I don't know if I recognize that offhand, Gmap. I'll have to look it up. Penelope, yes, I showed this. So this is a precursor to T-Rex, a beginning, Tyrannosaurus Rex. So it is Mark Bolan, but this was before he chopped it down to T-Rex. And I love the artwork on this album too. But it is Mark Bolan. Let me see what it says. Okay, in the mid-'60s, teenage Mark Bolan was one of many songwriting guitar players roaming Britain in search of fame and fortune by the way of the big beat. In 1972, as leader of the hyper-popular band T-Rex, he got it in spades. But the path from obscurity to mania was not direct and took several years. So there's the write-up about it. And he started with this Tyrannosaurus Rex band and kind of took it from there. We need rain. I know, Brian Hooper, we need rain too. Well, I may as well show some record albums. Jimi Hendrix, Roots of Hendrix. This one is sweet. So you got Hendrix, Roots of Hendrix, but check this out. Check out the album art. The cover turns into a couple posters. So sweet. I have the Hendrix album, sweet, Richard. If some of you don't know, Hendrix is like has been my all-time favorite for as long as I can remember. As long as I remember, Hendrix has been my fave. So I'm really psyched about that one. These are ones that I just picked up, actually. So I'm showing you ones. I just picked this Tyrannosaurus Rex up as well. So these are ones I'll show you that I just got. And hey, Gold Maple, I'm doing all right. How are you, buddy? Ben, sorry, not for sale. Got the Doors, Alive She Cried. And this has previously unreleased material, including Gloria, Gloria, and Little Red Rooster. Gotta love the Doors. What's up, Robbie? I know that guy. So, little Doors. Hey, what'd I say about Robbie? Oh boy, Robbie Krieger and Friends. I had to pick this one up. He's got his Gibson SG down there by his feet. Robbie Krieger and Friends. I love that one. Clapton. Little Eric Clapton. Jay Giles Band, Bloodshot. This one is sweet because it's red. The album is red. Gotta love colorized vinyl. So that's the Jay Giles Band. My angel is the centerfold. Na, 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 na. Cashmere Fuzz. What's up, Fuzzy? How are you and Mr. Fuzzy doing? I'm always sending you good vibes. Good to see you, neighbor. All right, so this one is the Jay Giles Band, Bloodshot. Thanks, Richard. Music is my passion by far. I have another Wet Willie album, Left Coast Live. Wet Willie. I have one of their albums like he's got his finger in his ear and stuff. So Wet Willie. Oh, this one's cool. Had to get it because it has a train on it. Last Train to Hicksville. Dan Hicks and the Hot Licks. Take the last train to Hicksville. I'll meet you at the station. Fog Hat. Got to have some Fog Hat in your collection. Energized. Pure Energy. Oh, this one's sweet too. Roadwork. Edgar Winters, White Trash. Edgar Winters. This one's a good one. And then the last one, Robin Trower. Hey now. I think it's late enough. I can show you that one. Passion. So picked up some cool records recently. I'm always looking for new, or not new ones, but new to me records for my collection. Actually, I have another. Hold on, I'll get some more. I picked up some other stuff too, which will go well with Clapton, but this, I picked up some, I don't know exactly what they're called. I think I used to know them as lobby cards, but I don't think this is a lobby card, but it's Clapton, Eric Clapton, Reprise Records, 2001 Reprise Records. So you got this Eric Clapton. This one is really cool. I know you guys probably know Dick Dale and the Deltones. This is Dick Dale. This is a photograph. Dick Dale, High Desert, Surf Beat Music. So if you don't know Dick Dale and the Deltones, definitely check out Dick Dale and the Deltones. He is a hero in the surf music scene. And then this one is honestly my favorite because I grew up in Rochester, New York, and there's a place in Rochester, New York called the Great Great House of Guitars. And this really connects with my my inner child because I'll give you an example. When I was in college, I went to the Great Great House of Guitars at midnight because they were having a midnight release of Rage Against the Machine's second album. And I was waiting for this album once I saw listened to Rage Against the Machine's first album, I was absolutely hooked to them. And I couldn't wait for their second album to come out. Well, it was called Evil Empire. And it came out and they did at the Great Great House of Guitars in Rochester, New York. They did a 12 o'clock midnight release party. And I went and I got it. And it was that's where I used to get my old rock and roll t-shirts and albums and stuff. But they also have, the whole house is guitars and rock and roll memorabilia and stuff. Well, this is the guy who is in all the commercials and stuff, and I recognized it immediately. And I picked up all these together, but this is really why I wanted it mostly. And I love the Clapton one and everything, but Armand Schalbreck, owner of the House of Guitars in Rochester, New York, with his newly designed Gibson Armand Schalbreck blues resonator guitar. So this guy is really familiar to me from my childhood. And I would see, he was just like a really like kind of outlandish, out there guy, like a really eccentric dude, but he's a really well established musician in his own right. And the people, any rock bands that would come and play at the Rochester War Memorial, they would come and they would go to the Great House of Guitars. It was like, if you were in Rochester, you had to go and check out this place and meet this guy. So anyways, that's one. But if you guys don't know who Ray Buchanan is, he plays a Fender Telecaster, one of the greatest blues, like 60s blues players. Like, check out Ray Buchanan. Just take my word. He plays the Fender Telecaster better than maybe anybody that I've heard. What's up, Doug Harding? And up here. I showed this one off a couple. This was, I think, maybe the last time I did a live stream. Ike and Tina Turner. What you hear is what you get. And you ain't heard nothing yet. So I got that one. I got Eric Clapton's Rainbow Concert with Pete Townsend of The Who, Rich Gretsch, Jim Capaldi, Ronnie Wood from the Stones, Rebop, Stevie Winwood, little Stevie Winwood. So this one's a cool one. Maybe I shouldn't show you all of these because they're going to go on. They're going to go up behind me. All right, I'll show you one more. This guy's pretty good too. John Hammond, Southern Fried. Check out that outfit, man. All right. I'm not going to show you all of them. I have to leave some for, element of surprise coming up behind me. Put these over here. High station. Good girl. Can Mr. Fuzz would be jealous of some of those artists. Cashmere. I love Teen Turner. One of my favorites. What's love? What's love got to do with it? Do I have any Blind Faith albums? I do not. I know the one Blind Faith album is really risque. It's got an underage, like kind of prepubescent girl on it. Do I play? Yes, I play the vinyls, GMAP. I think it's a Blind Faith album. Clapton, right? Blind Faith. Never heard of Iggy Pop. Oh man, Iggy Pop and Iggy and the Stooges. He one of my favorite songs from Iggy Pop is "I Want to Be Your Dog." Now I wanna be your dog. Now I wanna be your dog. But I also like Passenger. I'm a passenger, and I ride and I ride and I ride. Passenger is a great song by Iggy Pop. Also, Lust for Life. Lust for Life is a great song. Got lust for life. Ooh, got lust for life. Here comes Johnny Ran again. With a sex machine, a talk show film, government loan. I'm worth $1 million in prizes. And Devo, same day as Iggy. What? We are Devo. D-E-V-O. Do you know Devo is short for devolution? Devolution, like the opposite of evolution, to devolve. That's what Devo is short for. Devolution. Can you remember Rick Restrum from Indies? Do I remember Rick Restrum from Indies? Not offhand, Lisa. Do I remember Rick Restrum? I don't remember offhand, no. Clapton and Winwood. Blind Faith. All right, Little Stevie Winwood and Eric Clapton. And they do have a really controversial album cover, right? That they pulled, or I think they have I think if I'm thinking right, the Blind Faith album, it was controversial. Let's put it that way. Is that the one? Come down off your throne, leave your body alone. Come down off your throne, leave your body alone. Somebody must change. I'm near the end and I just ain't got the time. Lord, I'm wasted and I can't find my way home. Is that Blind Faith? I'm wasted and I can't find my way home. Oh, I like AC/DC, Gold Maple. Oh, Susie Sue did a fabulous cover of Passenger. They recently did a duo together for a Magnum ice cream commercial. Google it. Awesome, Penelope. I will. Okay, that is Blind Faith. Okay, I love that song too, Cashmere. The song Lust for Life. Oh no, and then also he sings. Oh, Candy. I love the song Candy that Iggy Pop sings with. It's a duet he sings with Kate Pearson from the B-52s. Candy, 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 I can't let you go. All my life I've waited, I love you so. Candy, 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 I can't let you go. Check out that one by Iggy Pop and Kate Pearson, the singer from, or one of the female singers from B-52s. They've got a song called Candy. I like that one a lot. I love Bananarama. Cruel summer, now you're gone, leaving me here on my own. It's a cruel summer. Now you're gone. You're not the only one. It's a cruel. Candy, 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 I can't let you go. I like that one a lot because the way that their voices kind of interchange with each other, the interplay between them and the harmonizing sounds good. Well, my friends, I'm back on the train. The train is back on the tracks. I'm starting to get a little hungry, and I'm going to cut loose now. Been on for 2.5, and actually I stayed on a little longer than I was anticipating, but I enjoyed it, and I enjoy it when I'm in the right mind space to enjoy it. That means coming up and doing a lounge and just coming up and live streaming. It's something that I just need to be in the right frame of mind to do, because I don't want to cut anybody short. I don't want anybody to not have a good experience. And I do this channel to uplift others, and I want it to be uplifting for you in the chat, and I want it to be uplifting for me too. So when you don't see me in a while, just know that I'll be back, but I probably need a little good vibes during that time. So until next time, you know how we ended on a positive, and I want to thank Bob Marley again. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. We're singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. And they're singing, this is my message to you. And they're singing, don't worry, la da 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 da, about a thing, la da 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 da, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. La da 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 da, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by our doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. And we're singing, this is our message to you. And we're singing, don't worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. We won't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Because every little thing is gonna be alright. Da, 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 da. Good night, tribe. really do value our time together, and I care about you enough to to not come on when I feel a certain way, and I really do just want you to know how much I appreciate you understanding and just being patient with me. And I've arrived at a place in my life a long time ago, and I heard this and it just really stuck with me, and I want to share it with all of you because I've learned to love myself, warts and all. I've learned to love myself, warts and all, not literally, but figuratively. I've learned to love myself with all of my with all of my strengths and all of my setbacks and all of my weaknesses, and to just be understanding with myself, and to just not take myself so seriously and not take life so seriously. And one of the things that I really try to remind myself is just love yourself, warts and all, because it's the best way to kind of approach yourself. And if you can approach yourself that way, then you can see that in others. And there are a bunch of people that are kind of going through some rough times right now. And I've spoken with some of them recently, and I just want you to know that you'll never walk alone. You can always reach out. You can always, even if I haven't been around in a while, just check in, and I'll check back with you. Even if it's, just something brief, it's just something to let you know that I received your message, and I'm sending out some good vibes back to you, because I know that it helps us to get through these things, and it helps us sometimes to just be alone, and it helps us sometimes to be, comforted by others. And it just kind of depends on what you're going through at any certain time. So we're all human. We all have setbacks, and we all have things that we're working on in our lives. And I recognize that it's funny, because Namaste, not Namaste Forget Me Not, who was here earlier, or who still may be here, but Namaste basically is I recognize the beauty in you, and you recognize the beauty in me, something along those lines. It's a reciprocity, a reciprocal way of seeing the beauty in others, or seeing the whatever it may be, the light in others, and also seeing it in yourself. And so I guess to you, I say namaste, and I understand our humanness, and the human condition is beautiful, and it's extremely difficult and trying at times, but we're all on the same, trip together, and it's about the journey, not the destination. So until next time, remember how we end it, and it's really just a foundation, and it's something that I draw upon. And count your blessings and not your problems. It's a great foundation. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.